Okay, we are live. There is a delay, a slight delay, but it's okay. It's all right. Hi, how are you today? Happy Thursday. How y'all feeling? The sun is shining. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Um, we made it. We made it to day 3 of the challenge. What? We've been consistent. We've been doing the work. I'm so happy to be here at day 3. That means we are making some great progress. So, as I've been reiterating this whole time, let's celebrate, clap it up, celebrate the wins. It's a win, sis. No matter what was in the way, we showed up. So, welcome. Welcome to day 3 of the Push Through Challenge. So day 1 was all about celebrating our wins, putting in the work, starting. No matter where you are, you start, you take the first step. So we day 1 was about celebrating that. Day 2 was all about showing up for you, making sure you put aside time for self-care, pouring into you so that you can continue forward, pouring into others without feeling depleted and exhausted. And so today is bringing it all together. We are going to realign our priorities and figure out and commit to staying consistent. Okay? Because we can do it. So together we're gonna plan this glow up. We're gonna plan this glow up and we're gonna stick to it and we're gonna be consistent and everything is gonna be everything. Um, okay, so this is I do have a comment, but I don't see it. Let me see. Give me 1 second to see if I can view it. I can. Hey, sis. Hey, Portia, if you are still here. Hey, beautiful. How are you, girl? I can see the comment on the last day. But hey, it's the win. I'm gonna take it. Hey, it is what it is. I am so glad that you are here. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Mika. I am the calm, balanced mom. I support moms with claiming calm, creating balance to discover peace, peace in their households, peace in their relationships, peace with their family and friends. I'm that girl. I'm supporting. That's what I do. I love it. So yeah, all the things, motherhood, all the things glowing and growing of a woman, I'm here for it. I am here. So today we're going to talk about realigning our priorities, as I stated, setting the goals, and most importantly, staying consistent. Because yes, sis, I know consistency is one of them things. It's hard. It really is. Sometimes it's easier to just let it all go, but then it's even harder to pick back up. So let's just do the hard of keeping it going as opposed to having to do the hard of picking it back up. Because a lot of the time we don't pick it back up. So let's put in the work to stay consistent. We're going to make it doable and sustainable together. So if you are here live, or even if you catch the replay, put in the chat that you tuned in, drop an emoji, your choice. Fire emoji, heart emoji, raise your hand emoji, cute girl emoji. Just drop it in the chat and let me know, like, girl, I've rocked with you, or I'm rocking with you today. Even if it's the replay, I am here and I am trying to get my life in order. Okay. So let's be real. Staying consistent. It's not easy. Life happens. The kids need you. You got to show up for work. household work piles up, but it's not about it's not just about motivation. Consistency is not just about motivation, but it's about your mindset. It's putting it in your mind that you are going to continue. Period. Take out all the extra things. You don't really need anybody to keep you going. You don't have to rely on the motivation. You just have to set your mind, change your mindset to, I'm just going to keep doing it. And you can. It's, man, when I talk to my mom clients, everything we talk about, I always end up bringing it back to, it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. So you have control to set your mind in a place where it needs to be to continue. And don't forget it. You have that control. So just get started. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just start by showing up. Even through all the chaos and all the messiness, show up. Just keep in mind, it doesn't mean perfection. It just means progress. I am making progress. So repeat after me. This is our affirmation. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep showing up. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep showing up. That's it. That's all. And you can do it. So for me, because I used to feel like I needed to do all of the things in one day. I needed to be mom to my kids and be available at every beck and call. I need to have a pristine, clean house from top to bottom. The floors need to shine. There should be no dust. I mean, on a daily basis, this was my goal. No dishes in the sink at all throughout the day. All laundry done. And if it wasn't, I was beating myself up. Or I would really push. I mean, push hard until it was done for the day. Last one in the bed, but first one up in the morning. So imagine how I felt. I was not taking time out for myself to replenish at all. The piece of sleep that I was getting just wasn't enough. It wasn't. Um, and then I would set, goals to be consistent with, okay, so I'm gonna make sure I work out within all of that stuff. And I would fit it in, but trying to do everything else with to perfection and then fit in something different and new that I haven't been doing, I would fall off. The consistency just wasn't there. Same thing with food. You know what I mean? I say, okay, I'm about to eat right. I'm about to eat more veggies. I'm about to eat more fruit. I would start off great, but I wasn't preparing ahead and things of that nature. And so I wasn't consistent. But now that I've been more mindful about how I do things and creating the balance that fit for me and my family and not necessarily everybody else, like an hour of a workout, it just doesn't work for me. I know they say you need at least an hour. Some say you need just 30 minutes. Look, the win for me is moving. If I get some movement in, that's a win. If I could get 15 minutes, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So in 15 minutes, I'm able to do, and I am able to be consistent with that because I'm not trying to meet an expectation that's beyond where I am right now. So when it comes to being consistent, don't try to meet an expectation that is not where you are, which you can't really meet. You have to be realistic. So we already went over our affirmation. And just like the last 2 days, I'm faith led. So we gonna take it to the script. So this scripture that I want to share with you today, make sure you read it on your own. It is in Galatians 6:9. Let's not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. That is a word. So it may feel like what you're doing is for nothing. So you just let it go. Even though it's something good, you know, you get tired of doing that because you just feel like you're doing it, but you're not seeing anything right away. Don't get tired in doing that good thing. Because after a while of you continuing on to do that good, the taking care of yourself, the working out, the eating right, after a while of doing those things, you're going to see the harvest on the other side. It just takes time. But like I was saying too, let's not be so quick to give up in the hard work of staying consistent because it's even harder to get back on. So let's just push through and stay consistent because that's better than trying to pick back up. Then you feel like the reset, you're hitting a hard reset. And sometimes it just feels like, dang, I'm starting over. You're not necessarily starting over. You're just picking back up where you left off. It's a mindset thing. So consistency isn't about doing it all. It's not. It's about putting things in place. It's about planting seeds in the right places and trusting that your harvest is coming. It's coming. It's coming. So just keep going. Sometimes you just get to going and not even think about it. You're not even really paying attention to the things that you are doing. But then later on, you can look back and be like, yo, I've been consistent. So try not to think about, the struggle part of I know it sounds like too much, but let's just try. Try not to think about the struggle. You know, let's just be in the moment of completing the task that we have at hand. And then later on, we'll see. We'll see why it was good. So, one ultimate strategy I have for you is the one thing rule. You pick one manageable habit or goal and focus on that. Don't try to do all the things. Let's pick one thing. Start small, do that, and stay consistent so you can build the momentum from there. So, like for me, I have an evening routine. I do it every night, and it's so routine that I don't even realize that I'm not planning to do it. I just sit down and do it, because I've set my mind to this is what I'm going to do before I go to bed. So, an example for you to try could be to write down your top 3 priorities for the next day. Every night. That could be what you do. Every night. Stay consistent with that every night. Even if you don't necessarily complete all of the priorities that you set, still keep going with setting those 3 top priorities every night for the next day. And keep going. And then try to pursue completion of your priorities that you set the next day. Because when you focus on one thing, you make things more simple. Then when it's simple, you're setting yourself up for consistent wins. I need some water. And those small wins, so we have discussed before, they lead to bigger results. Small wins lead to bigger results. So go ahead, girl. It's okay to chop stuff up. It's okay to start small. It's okay to start where you are. Try to shut out the outside influences that tell you that you need to be doing things their way, and narrow it in to your values and focus on the things that are beneficial for you in your ways, and then it'll be easier to be more consistent. So, where are we? I got my lesson plan over here. So I am asking you now, I'm gonna challenge you to write down 3 wins from the last 3 days. Today is not over, but um, if you're tuning in live, write down a win for you from this morning till now. If you're catching a replay, think about the last 3 days. And write down 3 wins from those 3 days. Did you show up for the challenge? Did you watch the replays? Did you reflect on your goals? Did you take one small step toward progress? That's a win, sis. Those are wins. Okay. And I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. You just don't even know. So let's talk about realigning our priorities. So when you sit down at the end of the day and you say, okay, I am going to write down my top 3 priorities, I suggest you could try, I recommend you to break it into 3 areas, 3 focus areas. It could be family, self-care, and your career, your passion, or your hustle, or your dream, something that you are pursuing. But 3 areas. It could be your family. What's one way to stay present and consistent at home? It could be we all eating together at the dinner table. It could be before bed, before I put my kids to bed, I'm going to read them a story. That could be a top priority for family. Or it could just be you getting all the kids' school clothes together. Or it could be, I don't know, something that is a priority for you when it comes to your family. Self-care. What's one way to prioritize you? This is a priority. It should be on your priority list. 5 minutes to journal your thoughts and your feelings. 5 minutes to brain dump all the mental load. 5 to 10 minutes to stretch your body. And I don't even think it has to be that long. You can do a quick little run through just to get your blood flowing in the morning. And then for your career or your passion or your dream or your, goals or work. I said career, so work. What's one goal to move forward? It could be sending out an email. Like for me, I like to kind of outline everything for work. So like for this challenge, I outlined everything. So it could be sending an email. It could be creating an outline. It could be something for your business. Like if you're an entrepreneur, one thing that's a top priority that needs to be taken care of, that could be on your priority list for the next day. Organizing your space, your workspace, that could be, you know what I'm saying? Just think about the top priorities, not the little things that could be done whenever, but prioritize. Okay. So reflect, think about how you've shown up for yourself this week. How has celebrating your wins and focusing on one thing help you stay consistent? And what's one way you'll keep the momentum going? It could be this video. You can come back to the replay, and that can help you keep your momentum going. So in the group, I am going to post an engagement post. I encourage you to engage for support and accountability, but it's going to be one consistency. Consistency is key. I'm choking over my words. Consistency is key. So it's going to be one non-negotiable habit you're committing to this week. Consistency is key. So what's one non-negotiable habit you're committing to this week? Share it in the comments. Whether you're live or you're catching the replay, So I could cheer you on. I would love to be in your corner giving you support. So put it in the comments and under the engagement post and let me know what's that one non-negotiable. That one non-negotiable habit you're committing to. This week is almost out. So I feel like you got uh, a head start for next week. So you can think about next week. What's one non-negotiable habit you're going to commit to next week? I am so happy to say we got through all 3 days. You've done the work and you glowing. I see the glow. You should feel the glow. You should feel like you did a quick little glow up and you ready. You ready to move forward. You ready to push through whatever those roadblocks are. You ready. You've reflected, you've realigned, and now you're ready to show up. You're ready to show up for you and your family and your friends and your love. You just ready to show up. So remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Don't get caught up in being perfect. Think about the progress, one small step at a time, and that leads to big results. So if you're ready to take the glow up further, make sure you stay tuned because I will be giving more resources and giving support because it's your time. It's your time. So let's keep glowing and growing together. So 3 quick key takeaways. Stop waiting for perfection. Consistency is about showing up, even when it's a mess. Just show up, sis. That's the consistency of it all. Number 2, the second key takeaway, the one thing rule. Focus on one habit or goal to simplify your life so you can see real results. And the last key takeaway is recognize progress to build confidence and momentum. So celebrate the wins. Don't get caught up in what you didn't do because we have a habit of doing that. I had a habit of doing, and I still do. I have to remind myself, girl, you getting it done. Don't worry about what you didn't. Don't focus on what you did not do. Focus on what you did do. That's a win. Oh, before I close out, the winner. I would like to announce the winner for day 2. I will announce day 3 tomorrow. I'll come on live and announce the winner for day 3 tomorrow. But the winner for day 2 is Sabrina Cooper. Thank you so much for your engagements. I really appreciate it. So you are the winner. I'll be reaching out to you so I can get your gift to you. It's a cute tumbler. I keep saying I'm going to post it and I keep forgetting. I did put it on Instagram though, but yeah, so. All right, sis. So your glow up plan is set in motion. You have 3 days worth of support that you could go back to help you in those moments where you feel like you're stuck and you just need a good push. So you can push through those roadblocks that prevent you, whether it's guilt, whether it's overwhelm, whether it's exhaustion, stress. Come back to the replays, and let it help you get through. Also, I am available. I do mom support coaching. Send me a message. We can set something up. I actually I'm open to helping 2 to 3 moms get started. You want to get started? Like I know a lot of us have set goals for the 2025 calendar year. So where are you now? Did you get stuck? Did you hit a roadblock? What got in the way? You need an extra push? You need some accountability? You need some support? Send me a message. I can help you. Come to the replays. Allow that to guide you through. But at the end of the day, I'm just wishing you success. I would love to see you grow and continue to glow. So I'm gonna close out with that. Thank you for spending this time with me, y'all. It was amazing. It kept me consistent and on my toes. You are capable, you are powerful, and you are unstoppable. So keep pushing through. You can do it, sis. And until next time, peace, girl.